Hello everyone, welcome back to a new Create This Book 2 episode. So today I'm going to be completing 3 pages on camera for you guys and explaining my process as I make my way through this very large book. So if you are unfamiliar what this is, Create This Book 2 was created by Moriah Elizabeth. It's essentially a book that is filled with a bunch of different prompts for creating artwork. I started this in January 2021 and I've slowly been making my way through this book. So prompts are given and then the purpose is to kind of spark creativity. And I have been documenting my entire process for this, so I have 22 other episodes if you would like to check them out. And also on that note, there is a Create This Book 1, which I already finished, so this is the thumbnail for it and you guys can check that out if you would like to. I have the full series as well as the flip through after it's all finished. So that is a little explanation if you are unfamiliar with what a Create This Book is or what I'm doing. So now let's actually get on to completing the pages. The first prompt says create an alteration. So for this one, I actually cut out the prompt because I am just like not able to work in my Create This Book anymore. It's just so difficult because the pages are almost in like a 360, especially on the ones towards the end. So I did this on a separate piece of paper and then just glued it in afterwards. So for this one, you're supposed to choose something that you hate and then make it desirable or better. So I absolutely hate mashed potatoes and corn. I have like never really been able to eat it. It makes me gag. So I decided that was a good one, and I don't think I've ever drawn mashed potatoes before. So I did this with some markers and I added some highlights with some white acrylic paint, and I added corn to it just to make it a little bit more interesting. So to make it better, I am adding sprinkles on top, which honestly would not make it better, but it does make it cuter. So these sprinkles were made from cutouts from pieces of scrap paper. Then I also have a jar of cherries, added some cherries on top with some separate pieces of paper, and then cut out some strawberries and added those all over, added some whipped cream. And then I covered the background with some extra stuff. So I was kind of in a glue crisis here. As you can see, I'm trying to like use the last little bit of my glue stick, but I did not have enough. So I had to resort to using tape on all my pages today, which was really annoying. But the pages had to get done, so that is what we went with. So this is how the page turned out. I think it's really cute. It's kind of awkward to show you because it is on the edge, but the colors are fun. I love the strawberries, and the sprinkles with the added texture is really cool as well. And I forgot to mention, I put the prompt on a piece of pink paper just to kind of tie in all of the colors. So that is how this one turned out. So the next prompt says create word illustration. You're supposed to incorporate illustration into the word to enhance or to display its meaning. So I had these maps that were old from 2008, so I decided to use those. I'm writing out travel on there and then just cutting them out. I thought this was like a nice way to use something. I don't think I've used like actual maps in my art journals before. Maybe I have, but I'm not quite sure. So I'm gonna use that, and then I'm making these like stickers on, or they're not really stickers, they're pieces of paper. I have like a flag, a backpack, suitcase and stuff, just to kind of put them around here. I was really struggling with this book. It's just so difficult to work in now. So this was kind of the best I could do. For the background, I colored in some like roads with some markers, and I thought this was a nice touch. The page is really simple, but I think it turned out well. The last prompt says create cuteness, so you're just supposed to make something look cute here. So that's pretty simple. I saw these little eyes and mouth and it reminded me of Jellycats, and then when I thought of Jellycats, I thought of giving a cute name to a Jellycat. So I decided to use the sticker and write down Clementine and then make a little Clementine with a face or eyes and mouth, which I thought was super cute, and then that was gonna be my cute thing. And I think it turned out really well. I did this on a separate piece of paper, colored it in, and then glued it onto the page. On the other side, I have a Pantone swatch in a similar color just to fill up the page. I added this little basket of oranges, and then just to make the page even cuter, I'm coloring in the background with some more clementines. And yeah, it was like a really cute little page to do. It was entirely inspired by that "Hello, my name is" sticker that I found laying around my house, so that was great. And I'm just adding some little dots in the background, and then this page is complete. And to make my life more complicated, I'm adding an edging on this page, but because I didn't have any good glue, I had to use this like really terrible white glue and paper clip everything into place, and it was just kind of a mess. And then I had to let that dry for a long time, and now like this paper or the string thing doesn't really stick, so that's okay. This is how the page turned out. And because I'm near the end of completing this, I have this page on my iPad on the app Notability, where I just have a list of all the prompts that I have left. So I'm just going through and crossing off all of the pages that I completed today, just so that I have kind of a countdown on how many I have left. I find this really motivating, especially when I'm probably like 3/4 of the way completed. So that is what I'm doing here. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create these 3 pages. Let me know which one of the 3 was your favorite, and I will make sure to link down my entire playlist of all of my Create This Book 2 episodes, because there's a lot of them if you want to check it out and watch this journey of making my way through this prompt book. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!